Well, good evening. One person was there and they left. I don't think they like you sleeping, Luna. It's all right. You can sleep if you want to. I'm going to smoke the cigarette. Good evening, Marie. I hope you had a great day. Espen, good evening and welcome. Yes, very cute dog. Thank you. Marie said hello. Give me a kiss. Oh, gosh, that was a sweet kiss. Oh, my goodness. I think it's your first time in here, Espen. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing okay. It's not too overly hot today. You have two, one adopted from Spain. Well, bless you for that. Luna was a rescue dog. June, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Hope you had a great day. Oh gosh, that was a nose bump there, girl. It is a little cooler today. Long time ago. Well, thank you for coming back now, Espen. You had a pretty good day. Glad to hear that, June. Espen said, Marie, hi there. Well, what do you see, Luna? Over here. Look over here. Yeah, look right over there so everybody can see that pretty face. Marie said, hi, June. June says, our temp today was over 100. Wow. I've seen over, I watch I watch Fox News Phoenix and they were 110 degrees today. Which it is different when it's dry heat, but hot is hot. Pickerick, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day and thank you for coming. Marie said, wow, June, that's hot. Big Steve, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a good day there. Joe Nutt, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Marie said, hi, Jerome. Good evening, Susan Lee. Hope you had a wonderful day. Oh, Susan said, hi, Luna. Huh? You want a biscuit? Oh, that was such a sweet kiss. Thank you so much. Marie said, hi, Susan. Pickerick says, thank you, Grandpa. Been hot, but raining now and it cooled off, but the humidity will go through the roof. It usually does after the rain. June said, hi, Steve. Pickerick said, hi, Steve. Joan said, hey, Marie. Big Steve says, hey, June. Big Steve says, hey, Rick. I did have a good time with my son. We went for about an hour and a half, but it was a good hour and a half. Anytime you go fishing, it's a good time. Ebson says, hello, had to find converters 58 here. Oh, okay. Rick says, hi, June. Marie said, nice, Dave. Yes, there was a couple people that caught a couple of really good sized bass. My son caught a couple of sunfish. June says, Picker. Susan said, awesome. Luna had a good time. June says, hi, Susan. Luna likes to go in the water and likes to meet everybody coming down there with their boats. She says, I'm in Norway, live 500 miles from sea. Fish like they're 3 times a week. That's cool. I don't do much ocean fishing. My eldest son in Portland, he's about a 5-minute walk from the ocean, and he never fishes. Vic Rick says, I love crappie fillets. They're good to eat. They sure are. He got a couple of yellow perch and a white perch. Edson says, meter. June said, be right back. Susan said, hi, June. Oh, did you see that sweet, sweet kiss? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. She's such a loving girl. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think she is, Maria. I don't know. Her daughter's up or down from where she's at. So I think she's out with her daughter. I think she had to take her cat today. 500-meter, not miles from the sea. Critical Gamer, good evening and welcome. Thank you for liking it. We said, oh, okay. Epson says, hi, Gamer. Pickerick said, she's such a pretty fur baby. Thank you. She is. We said, critical. Known as a sweet, sweet girl. Oh, my God. Wow. I had to wipe part of that one off, sweetheart. Yes, I did. I had to wipe part of that one off. It was just too wet. Susan says, hi, Marie. Big Steve says, I love Luna. I know, we all love Luna. Critical says, I hope you had a great day. I did, Critical, and I hope you did as well. Rosanna said, hi, Dave. Hi, Luna. Whoa, Rosanna said, hi. Now you got a little one. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. Lucky 7, how you doing, man? How's your leg doing? You flew up in that thing, man. He said, I'm good, Susan. Thanks. How are you? Pickerick says, hey, Rosanna. Big Steve says, hey, Lucky. Lucky said, hello, everyone. Susan said, how Rosanna? Marie said, hi, Lucky. Rosanna said, Rick. Lucky 7 said, broken. Yeah. Well, I figured that much. Susan said, I'm okay. Thank you. Pickerick says, Lucky. Rosanna said, hi, Steve. Hey, Luna. Look up here. There you go. Look up there so everybody can see that pretty face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Evan says, speedy recovery, Lucky. Big Steve says, hey, Rosanna. Yeah, if you all want to check out that video there, he's got he used to have a really cool mud lawnmower. Yes, that Lucky 7 broken leg. Pickerick says, my dog Elvis says hi, Luna. Oh, Elvis says hi. Luna says, thank you. Thank you very much. You'll rebuild it? Oh, I'm sure you will. How much of a cast did they put on you? Pickerick says LOL. Your dog just snores. The other is under the bed. Pickerick says Rosanna. Oh, you're just such a sweetheart. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, Lucky Seven. That's kind of like some Evel Knievel stuff there. I did find it funny though when they give you the ketamine. That stuff will make your head loopy, but it is one hell of a thing for pain. Yeah, you were out of it. Alicia, hello. And Luna. Alicia said hello. Huh, you got a kiss? Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you get some good views on that, Lucky. Anyways, we said hi, Alicia. Come up here. Come up here. No, you're all right. There you go. Come up there and lay down. There you go. Alicia says, oh, yes. Love it, love it, love it. Alicia said, Marie, hello. Epson says, hi there, Alicia. I hope you do. Now, Lucky Seven, if you would have broke your leg and then blamed someone else for it, you probably would have got 10,000 views. Pickerick says, hey, Alicia. Alicia says, Lucky Seven, hello. Alicia says, oh, Rick, so good to see you here. Lucky Seven says, LOL, yup. Susan said, hi, Alicia. Lucky Seven says, LOL. So you're gonna take a few days off and work? Alicia said, Epson, oh my God, how you doing? Alicia said, Susan, hello. Epson says, Alicia, I'm good. Elena talked me into stream again. Thank you, Lucky Seven. Appreciate that. She said, cute little backpack you made, Alicia. Alicia said, LOL, Epson. Alicia said, oh, Susan, thank you. Wow, 4 to 6 months out of work, so you busted it up pretty good. She said, yeah, Alicia, she asked for broadcast again, so I must. Look, she said, I'll be doing a lot of videos. Yeah, there you go. Marie says, wow, Lucky. Yeah, that's a long time out of work, huh, Marie? Do you need to watch the video, man? He twisted that around good. Lucia said, this made it, Grandpa. Thank you also for stopping by this morning. Oh, you're very welcome, Alicia. Glad I could make it. Towards the end there, Alicia, I was getting a really poor signal for some reason. Lisa said, LOL, it's good, Epson. I'm trying to do that too. We said, yes, for sure, David. A big hurt on the pocketbook, yes. For sure. I don't know, my son does the same job. Yeah, when she's inside, lucky she's tired. My son does the same job. He works for Sinclair Tire. He gets paid good, but it's it's one of those jobs where you actually have to work. I'm glad I brought my children up to know what work is. Your phone is crazy. It buffers all the time. Oh, that's not. I think mine was buffering because I was too far from the router. All right, Epson. You have a great night, man. Bless you and much love. Thanks for coming in. Alicia said, "LOL. I hope you find your bed." Scratch that belly, Luna. Oh yeah, scratch them little fat rolls. Oh, am I gonna embarrass you on camera, huh? Yes, you said Epson said yes if my bed is where I put it. Lucky said, "How you doing, Rick?" Lisa said, "Have a wonderful night, Epson. It was really good to see you." Yes, it was. Take care, Epson. Luna's comfortable. Found her bed. Oh, Alicia said, "Hello, Luna." Want a biscuit? Oh gosh, and that was just such a sweet kiss. Susan said, "Night, Epson." Pickerick says, "Lucky I'm finer than frogs here. How are you, my friend? Sorry about your accident." Alana, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Lucky says it's part of the hobby. Well, that was a nice ride, and then it got a little too exciting when you smashed that log. Reese says, "Hi, Alana." Lisa says, "Hello, Atlanta." Yeah, this is the time of the year where they do the mud runs here, where they do mud vehicles. The mud, geez, it's got to be 4 or 5 foot deep. Alana says, "Hi, everyone." He's one of the more entertaining parts of those mud runs is when the person has to go out there and find when they get stuck, find out where underneath where they can hook up with the cable and pull them out. Luna, oh Luna, oh Luna. Pickerick says, "Hi, Alana." What? Yeah, Luna just got her flea treatment, so she's not all that happy. Lisa says this YouTube spirit is so crazy. You go through all your emotions in one day. Lana says, "Hi, Luna." She said, "Hi, Luna." Oh, oh, and two kisses. Oh my gosh, you double tapped me there, darling. Yes, look at that cute paw. Rick Rick says, "Sure is, Alicia." Reese's laughing my ass off, Alicia. YouTube can definitely have its ups and downs. You just gotta concentrate on the ups because there'll be enough of the downs to go around. Thank you, Alana. Blessings for you as well. There you go. Oh, there you go. Stare right at that camera, darling. Yeah, show everybody that beautiful face. Oh my goodness. Lisa said, "Thank you, Alana, to you as well." All right, all right. I'll leave you alone. Gosh. I know, look at that face. She wants me to stop touching her. She wants to be left alone. I said, "God bless all. I have to run right now." All right, Alana, thank you so much for coming in. Bless you and much love to you. Okay, Luna, I won't bother you. I won't bother you. Rick says, "Thank you, Alana. Same to you, dear." Rick says, "Bye, Alana." Yes, Rosanna, this is the time of the year where it's starting to get nice. Late at night, it's really cool, and then morning, and it's cool still until about 11 or 12. Very good coffee drinking weather. I go out and drink coffee, and Luna lays and rolls in the grass, which in itself is quite entertaining. Ah, baby girl. Oh my yes. Lucia said, "Oh, I love you, Luna." She likes the belly and the chest scratching, but if I go up around her head, it starts irritating her, and then she wants to get up and leave. She does like the belly scratch, though. Oh, I know, right there between her fat rolls. Some little fat rolls, pork. All right. Oh, I know. I said the F word, didn't I? Huh? Fabulous. You're okay. I won't mess with you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay back down. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I promise. Thank you, Alicia. Love you too. I don't. I don't have any treats for me though when someone says hi to me, and I don't. I don't think Luna would like to share her milk bones. Oh, Luna, you're such a doll. Yes, you are. You're such a doll, baby. Yes, you are. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Was I sitting on your foot? Huh? You could have said something. You could have said something. Yes. Oh, I know. Oh, look at that. You want to lick daddy's finger, huh? You're a sweetie. Yes, you are. You're a sweetie. Yes. Kentucky girl, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Grandpa Benson and Sweet Luna. Kentucky girl said, hey, Sweet Luna. Oh my gosh, that was such a good kiss. Rosanna is here, Alicia. She was. And Stephanie's out with her daughter. We said, hey, Kentucky girl. Lisa said, hello, Kentucky. You had a pretty good day. Glad to hear that. Kentucky said, hey, Marie. Kentucky said, hey, one peaceful. Yeah, look at that paw. Woo. Luna says, the lion's paw don't have nothing on me. Yeah, my son come by yesterday to pick us up, and I think one reason why they call them a boxer is because when they play, they like to box with their front paws. And when he come in, he forgot how she likes to jump, and she boxed him. But in boxing, it would be what they'd call a low blow. Yeah, Rosanna was in here earlier. She might have had to take sweet little Emily out. Yeah, her daughter Ashley from Michigan came down. And I know she had to take her kitty cat back to the vet for a checkup again. And then I'm sure they would want to go out and do some shopping. Oh, I know she got some big paws. Oh, she's she's over here breathing heavy. It won't be long for her, and she'll get down and go over and get in the chair. She can only take the camera for so long. I know, Luna. You're such a you're such a hardworking actress, Luna. Yes, you are. You're so hardworking. I know you're such a hardworking girl. What? What are you seeing? Oh, oh, I love you. Now you got my glasses all filmy. You got film all over the glass. Oh, I love you though. It's okay. Your wet kisses are sweet. Yes. Your kisses are what life's all about. That is cool about her daughter. I know, poor Luna, huh? She's so overworked, and she has. Oh gosh, she has so much pressure put on her, huh? Luna, now I got to clean the lens off. Yes. They're not even foggy. They're slobbery. She is a cutie, ain't she, Lisa? You know what? She's like a spoiled grandchild. You know, she knows she's cute too, and that's all right. You know, she's cued by certain words like Luna, want a biscuit? Oh, give me a kiss. Thank you, sweetie. There's Rosanna. Oh, you had to reboot your computer? Well, we was wondering where you were at. Alicia asked where you was at. Rosanna said, hello, Alicia. You know, I had noticed one thing. There's been and not just with us, Alicia, but a lot of people having connection problems on YouTube. Alicia said, oh, Rosanna, hello, girl. You was watching? Your niece is having a baby girl next year. Well, congratulations. You'll be Aunt Kentucky. Well, your nieces have it, so you'll be great aunt. Rosanna said, Alicia. Pickerick says, congrats, Kentucky. Kentucky said, yup, LOL. Rosanna said, hi, Kentucky girl. Kentucky girl said, thanks, Rick. Yeah, later on I'm gonna make me some cornbread. Kentucky girl said, hey, Rosanna. Rosanna said, Rick, did it cool down? So we're actually getting really nice temperatures here, Rosanna. If you were on earlier, it's middle to upper 50s in the morning. Pickerick said, sure did, Rosanna, and I'm so thankful. I imagine. With me, it's not so much the heat; it's the humidity. I don't know if I could take it down south. Big Steve's cooking barbecue chicken, baked beans, and cornbread tonight for dinner. That sounds wonderful. Oh, her name is going to be Tiffany Faith. That is a beautiful name. And I said, that's the same here. Been in the 60s, but humid. Yes, the humidity. I mean, even though the humidity still sucks, it's not as bad as it does when it's up in the 80s. Pickerick says, yummy, Big Steve. That does sound good. Baked beans go very well with chicken. Xana said, Steve. Big Steve says, heck yeah. Oh, baked beans and cornbread? Man, that's a meal in itself. Big Steve says, heck yeah, Rick. Big Steve says, Rosanna, Kentucky girl said, I had grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is wonderful too. Grilled cheese in a can of tomato soup. Oh, laws, yes. Welcome back, June. Marie said, welcome back, June. June said, hi, everyone. Rosanna said, hello, June. You had tacos? That sounds good. I did a couple of tuna fish sandwiches earlier with smashed up barbecue potato chips on it. I had soft tacos last night. Vicar says, welcome back, June. June says, thanks, Marie. Big Steve says, well, I'll send you a picture, Rick. I bet you that'll look good on the plate, Big Steve. June says, thanks, Rick. Marie says, you're welcome, June. Yeah, Big Steve on Facebook. It's all American Grandpa and Luna the Boxer Dog. June says, phone call always wait till I'm busy. It's doing okay, Rosanna. I gotta take care of the weeds that I have. And you don't realize your limitations sometimes until you try things. And I can't go out there and bend over for an hour anymore. So I ordered a Snow Joe weed whacker. Because I was really, Big C says okay. Pickerick says thank you, Steve. But I was so impressed with Snow Joe's tiller that I ordered one of their weed whackers. I figured I couldn't go wrong. That way I can stand up and do it. I mean, I have all kinds of tomatoes. They're just not red yet. I mean, I probably got a few 100 pounds of tomatoes. Yeah, roll a black garbage bag over the weeds. They will die. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I need to do. Right now, I'll weed whack them down and I'll till it, and that'll be some good compost. Vicar says, you're most welcome, June. Well, we did get all kinds of worms, and it's very healthy soil. We have the town garage here carries they have a big pile of compost that you can go up there and load your vehicle up with. You're busy with hubby listening? Well, thank you for listening, Alicia. Tell the husband I said hi. You got rid of crap like that. It was invasive. Yeah. Yeah, I got some pretty tall ones, and the tiller does a good job, but as tall as they are right now, it binds up the tines. So I'm going to weed whack off the top, and we'll see how it cuts. It's a 2.5 amp motor, and if it's anything like the tiller, it'll do a really good job. If it doesn't do a really good job, it was a $20 weed whacker. Vicar Rick says you might have been right the first time, LOL. Lisa said he says hi too. Good evening, Tim. Hope you had a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Rosanna said hello, Tim. June said hello, Tim. And I know Marie's going to say hello, Tim. Tim says, hey, June. Tim says, hello, Rosanna. Oh, Luna, don't act so bored. No, your life's not that bad. You know, Luna, if you're starting to feel bad now, let me remind you. In about 3 months, you'll be pooping in snowbanks that are above your head. Rick says, so good to see you, Tim, my Amish friend. Tim says, hello, Pickerick. She is a little bit, June. You know, I'm thinking real strongly about getting one of those electric snow blowers as well, so I can make a path for her to run in the wintertime, so she doesn't, get out of shape. Besides that, she does not like deep snow. If she likes the snow, you make a snowball. I mean, to her, it's just another ball. Jim says, Rick, I truly hope things calm down. June says that's what the airport is spoiled. I agree. We said yes, June. Rick says, thank you, Tim. I do too. I like spoiling her. Lately, she's been, like when we were outside for coffee this morning, she just sat down and randomly started talking to me, with her little howling that they like to do. I think she was telling me she wanted to play ball. Oh, little girl. You gonna wake up? Wake up. Say hello to everybody. You got the camera right here. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, did that annoy you? How about a sweet kiss? Can I have a kiss? Huh? No kisses? Rosanna said Emily does that. She's so bossy. Oh yeah, she'll sit there and howl, and you don't know what they're asking, but you go through the list, and you can tell by the way they react when you're talking. I do think she wanted to play ball this morning, and I just weren't in much of a ball playing mood. Marie says you're cute, Luna. You want a biscuit because you're so cute, huh? You want a biscuit? Oh, oh gosh, 2 kisses. I love them double bumps there. Yes, I do. You are a cutie. Yes, you are. Well, I'm gonna have to get you a couple of these. That tongue cracks you up. Oh, I know. What's really funny is when she'll go to sleep like that, and she wakes up and she's got mad cotton mouth. So she flicks it back and forth real funny to get it wet again. She's not a she's not a drooler like a lot of boxers. Oh, look at that face. Huh, look at that face. You want a piece of that meatloaf, don't you? You want a piece of that, huh? Oh my gosh. What? Oh my, oh gosh. Oh, and I love you too. I know, baby girl. You're a sweetheart. You lay back, I'll scratch your chest. I'll scratch your chest if you lay back. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can't scratch it very well like that. No, I can't scratch it. No, I can't scratch it very well like that. Look, look, you got someone. Look, right there. Oh gosh, Luna. Look, you get food on yourself. Oh my gosh, Luna. I see somebody come in. Thank you. Say hello. Of course, you can't really look at the number of people that it shows on the live because you can be talking to 7 or 8 people and it shows two. Oh my gosh, that was a big yawn. You've had such a long, hard day, huh? Ridge Runner, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Picker Rick says, me too, Tim. Rosanna says, hello, Ridge Runner. Marie said, hi, Ridge Runner. It was hot today, Ridge Runner. A lot of people still getting that. Said it's cooling off here. Tim says, Ridge Runner, hello, my southern friend. You know, late summer here, early fall and spring. Ridge Runner said hi to Rosanna and Marie and said hi to Tim and Rick and June. Dreamweaver, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Thanks for coming in. Yes, Luna is a sweetheart. And for that, I'll give her a biscuit. Oh, oh gosh, your kisses are so sweet. Marie says, hi, Dream. Rick says, hi, Ridge Runners. Good to see you again. Marie says, hi, Dream Weaver. Tim says, Dreamweaver, do I know you? Ridge Runner said, same here, Rick. June says, hi, Ridge and Dream. Dream says, I'm sure you do, Tim. Dreamweaver says, hi, June. Thanks for sharing this. If you shared that, June, thank you so much for doing that. Do appreciate it. Rosanna said, most of the people on here are always at Rick's, too. June says you are welcome, my friends. Dreamweaver said hi, Rosanna, Marie, and Rick. June says you are always welcome, Grandpa. Thank you again, June. All right, Luna. And there she goes, just like that. A star is born and then leaves the picture. Yes, Ridge Runner. A lot of good people come in here. Now that Luna's gone, you'll have to look at my face. Oh, I gotta set the camera up different though. There. Luna, you want to meatloaf, Luna? Luna, come here. Oh yeah, come on. Tim says a lot of good people except the Tim guy. The Tim's guy's all right. Dreamweaver says nothing wrong with that, Grandpa. Come on, come on, come on. I'm coerced with a piece of meatloaf. Come on, come on. June says, Tim, you're good people too. Rich says, good to meet you. First time in your chat. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Ridge Runner. Dreamweaver said, we love you too, Tim. Oh, look at that face. Oh, look at it. Oh, my good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh, yes. Rick says, Tim is an awesome person and a friend. Ridge Runner said, Tim's our man of honor, of humor, okay? Dreamweaver said, yes, Ridge is my hubby. So Dreamweaver, Ridge is your hubby. Cool. What, Luna? My gosh, if you had your way, you'd have a whole bag of treats. Grilled hot dogs and chili for supper? That sounds good. Right, Luna? Huh? Oh my goodness, that was so sweet. That was was so sweet. Love you. Oh well, love you. I love me some hot dogs. And my favorite are Nathan's. And they ain't paying me to say that. Dreamweaver said that sounds good, Ridge. Made fish. That's cool. Fish is good too. Last night I had a beef taco and a chicken taco. Rich says most of these fine folks come to visit our weekend live. You are most welcome to visit us too. I will do that, Ridge Runner. Back, let me make sure that I have you. Life with Fritz, good evening and welcome. Fritz said hi, Luna. Oh gosh, that was so sweet. Mexican corn veggie burger. Marie says hi, Fritz. Now, Ridge Runner, is your weekend stream under Ridge Runner or under Dreamweaver?
INSP network from your event. This is a family business. Every single
Under Ridge Runner, okay. Let me make sure I got you there. Dreamweaver said hi, Life with Fritz. June said hi, Fritz. Tim says Pickerick. No donuts. I did not have you, Ridge Runner. But now I do. Jim, that doesn't sound right. No donuts? I got sent home with a bunch of little cupcakes last night with some really tasty vanilla frosting. Vicarix is for dessert. Dan Dreamer said my channel is videos of herbs and plants. I don't do streams. Redrunner says try to do a Saturday morning coffee and Sunday porch talk. Okay. No, what part of the country are you from? June says donuts for Pickerick. Life with Fritz is hi, Marie Rosanna and Dreamweaver. Pickerick says thank you, June. North Carolina. Okay, so you're the same time as here then. Eastern time. Life with Fritz is long time no see. Life with Fritz is LOL. I don't get to see Iron Dog very often because I don't get up as early in the morning as he does. Ridge Runner says Foothills, yes. Tim says Tammy makes Amish donuts. Life with Fritz is hello, June. I will have to check out one of your live streams. You love Ridge's Porch Talk? Dreamweaver says, I bet they're good. Homemade donuts are yummy. I'd really like to find a really good homemade chocolate cake donut. Dreamweaver said, my grandma used to make homemade donuts. Well, I have a really nice 2-basket deep fryer. June says, I make donuts at work sometimes when I'm on break. Wow. Yeah, a good homemade chocolate cake donut recipe would be wonderful. Redrunner says, watching Rick's streams sometimes makes me hungry. He's always eating good things. What do you think, Luna? Get you back in the picture there. Yeah, it's. June says, right, Reg, I'll gain weight watching him makes me hungry. Rosanna said, Rich, did you see his peach cobbler? Oh, I love peach cobbler. Rich says, yes. You know, when I lived in California, they had this restaurant. They what they specialized in was at that time more like a healthy food. It was steamed vegetables. Pickerick says, I try Ridge and thank you. Dreamweaver says, that looks so yummy. Life with Fritz says Dreamweaver in, in June. But they steamed vegetables and put cheese on it, which was really good. But they made, it's called Magnolia Peach. They made the most delicious peach pie. And it was warm, and they put a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on it. Man, I mean, I used to make homemade peach pies when I lived in California because I had peach trees in the backyard. Well, I called them peach bushes because they weren't much bigger than bush, and peaches the size of softballs. And I found out how peaches are yellow and orange and red on one side, and then real dark on the other. That's the side that gets the most sun. And they were the most delicious peaches. It's about the only way I like peaches. Your neighbor gave you peaches and nectarines. That's cool. I like peach pie and I like peach cobbler. Well, I've been known to eat peaches out of the can too. I mean, they put all kinds of other garbage in that juice, but peach juice out of a can is wonderful. Runa said, "What part of the country are you in now?" I'm in Maine, Ridge Runner. June says peaches in the oven with a sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar. Yes. Yeah, peaches and vanilla ice cream is a wonderful thing. You love anything with fruit in it? I do like bananas. Dreamer said, yum. Tim says, I'm in the state of mass confusion. Aren't we all some days, Tim? Risa June, that's good. Ridge Runner's smiling, Tim. I think the good part of America right at the moment's in a state of mass confusion there, Tim. I mean, I know what's going on and what's right and wrong. It's there's a lot of other people that's confused. Luna knows what's going on. Good evening, Filipina, Texas. Thank you for coming in. Hope you had a great day. Rejoiner says, I think you're right. I think there's too much damn hate in the world. Mrs. Hi, Filipino, Texas. Thank you, Dreamer. We appreciate that. Stephanie, good evening and welcome. Well, that's okay. I figured you were out doing something with AJ. Appreciate you coming in. I hope you had a great day with Ashley. Tell her I said hi. Well, it's triple digit there in Texas. Yeah, I seen they were having that in Arizona too, 110 degrees. Jim says, I'm eating grapes now. Won't say fat grapes. YouTube will flag me. Rosanna said, hi, Filipino. Filipina says, hello, Marie. June says, hi, Philippine, Texas. Stephanie said, hey, everyone. Many blessings to you all. Thank you again for coming in, Stephanie. Marie says, hi, sweet Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey, Grandpa, love you. Love you too, Stephanie. Tim's World says, I'd like to visit the Cherokee Reservation in North Carolina. Dreamweaver says, I agree with you. More people need to go back to the old ways of caring about others. Yes, they do. Filipina, Texas says, Rosanna, hi. Filipina, Texas says, hi, June. Stephanie says, hey, Rosanna. Hey, my loves. Dreamweaver says, beautiful place, Tim. North Carolina is a beautiful place. I go down south on the way back. I am stopping at Fort Bragg. Ridge Runner said, Tim, better take a couple of months off. Lots to see here. Misha's love you, Steph. Filipina says, hello, Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver says, hi, Filipina and Stephanie. June says, Dreamweaver, it's a lost art now. Everyone is out for themselves. Rosanna said, Steph, love you. Dreamweaver said, true, June. Yes, sad but true. My older son from Portland's coming up this Thursday night. We're going to go to the fair on Friday with my other son and my granddaughter. So that'll be a lot of fun. Now, a couple of years back, we went to the fair and we had the Budweiser Clydesdales there, and they had it right out where everybody was walking. Stephanie said, I got back home and my whole house smelled like shit. AJ food this morning and didn't flush. Oh my goodness. Did she take a picture of it? Rich Runner said fairs are always fun. Yeah, well, anyways, getting back to that story, that sounds like a shitty situation, Stephanie. They had the Clydesdales out there and they were all hooked up and people were walking by and well, my granddaughter, because they're huge, she went right up underneath one of them. And this guy starts yelling at her. Well, I kind of yelled back, if you got a problem with kids going around the horses, then why are they out here where all the kids are walking to begin with? Family time is always good, June, exactly. And my granddaughter looks at him, she says, I know what I'm doing around horses. As long as they can see you, they're not afraid of you. And she knows that because her grandmother has them around horses all the time. They both ride very well. And they know how to brush them and clean them and everything else. Stephanie said, no, I got to see it. Oh, no. Filipina says, welcome to motherhood, Stephanie. Yeah, I thought that was quite funny because she has no fear of any horse. And these things are huge, man. They are some huge, beautiful Clydesdales. I just didn't like the fact that he raised his voice to my granddaughter, especially when it was out someplace where you'd expect people to go up and touch him. Tim says, I used to be married to a horse's hind end. Wow. How did that work out for you, Tim? Lisa said, okay, still here. Luna, Alicia said, hi. Do you want to pick your head up and get this? Another, thank you, baby girl. He said, Filipina, she's too old to be doing that. She flew in last night from Chicago to visit for the weekend. Well, she left you an early present. Actually, actually, Stephanie, that's making me chuckle. It makes you wonder, if she just forgot to flush or if she left it there on purpose. Lisa said, "Oh, so cute." Stephanie said, "She's crazy." LOL. Well, I'm sure if she's crazy, then she did that on purpose. You always forget to flush when you leave the outhouse. Well, shame on you, Tim. He said, "LOL, Steph." Stephanie said, "Hey, Alicia." Luna. Stephanie said, "Hey, you want a piece of meatloaf this time? Hey, piece of meatloaf? Oh, oh, I know. Oh, give me another. Oh, gosh. I know that's your favorite." Marie said, "Steph, shit happens." Lisa said, "How you doing, girl? I asked about you, Stephanie." Yes, people were asking about you, Stephanie. I told them that you're out with Ashley. How'd things go with your cat? Stephanie said, "I know, right, Marie?" Oh, look at that look on Luna's face, like she's getting left out in some way. Stephanie said, "I'm good, guys. Big hugs." We said, "LOL, Steph. You didn't take her today. It will be tomorrow." Okay, cool. That'll be another reason to go out with Ashley. Okay, Rosanna. Oh, you couldn't drive with the cat and go everywhere you needed to go? Oh, chili is better reheated, Tim, just like lasagna and spaghetti, I think, as well. Well, Stephanie, that just gives you a reason to go out tomorrow. No, she's having trouble going back and forth with her devices, Alicia. But thanks for mentioning that. I'll get this one too. So if she has to go back and forth, and she's there now, she's going to be good on both of them. You're on your iPad. Well, now you're blue on that as well. When I had my iPad, I enjoyed going on there better. It was a lot more clear and quicker and everything than the computer. Oh, you're welcome, Rosanna. Lucy said, "Oh wow, that's crazy." So what do you got on the agenda tomorrow other than taking the cat? Take the cat to the vet, go out to lunch, do some shopping maybe? Luna's staring right at herself. She's saying, "Look at that pretty dog on TV." Huh? Yeah, look at that pretty dog on TV. That pretty dog's name is Luna Guru. My older son, and he's like 10 minutes for the mall. Him and his fiance, they don't like to go shopping at the mall. Me, I could go over there and spend a day in Hot Topic. Just probably stop and eat. You did a little shopping today. Yeah, Stephanie, I don't know if you heard that. I guess Google's under investigation by the federal government from some shady deals with China or something. Maybe selling our information. Jim says our mall is dead. Biggest store there now is an antique flea market. Yeah, yeah, I know. The Portland Mall is one of few that's open still. You know, one of the best places. I like going there. Yeah, some bad dealings with them. We'll see, but I like going to the Country Kitchen Diner. It's one of those all you can eat. Yeah, well, you know, when they're under investigation, you know how that works. They investigate one thing, but then they find five or six other things that's going on. And I know there was just a big immigration bill just signed. But if anything, I hope if they do anything, they look into people's views and them getting credit for them. You know, because when you check and you know your views are one thing, and then you look an hour later and half of the views that you had are gone. You know. Rich says I can only afford the flea market. Jim says hope people wasn't dealing with the Clintons. It will be found. Yeah, I know, huh? Weren't that something? How does that happen in a federal prison? Lisa said, I was listening to the song Play on My Lives, Grandpa, LOL. Symphony says, yeah, I hope they break it off in their ass real hard and pull it out so fast that shit pours out. Well, there. What? Come on, Stephanie. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? Marie says, oh my God. Laughing my ass off, Stephanie. Really, tell us how you really feel. Dream Reaver says, we have a nice mall here, and I have only been there one time on my first date with Ridge to people watch. Yeah, most of the malls, you know, I think Maine hangs on to those things, Dreamweaver, just for nostalgia reasons. I think a lot of times because you know we're one of the only states that still has a drive-in as well, right here in town. But you know, things have changed. People here now they actually go to the drive-in to watch the movie. Marie says, "Yeah, Steph, don't hold back." I know she looks really bored. Every once in a while, she'll look up and look at herself on the TV screen. Stephanie said, "Ha, Marie, you know I won't." Rosanna said, "We have two drive-ins here." That's cool, Rosanna. She is adorable, Marie. Tim says, "We have a drive-in, a drive movie about 20 miles up the road." Cool. So are they coming back or? I think they said there was something like 15 or 20 in the whole United States. Myself, like I said, I like to go to the Portland Mall. You know, there's not as many stores as there. Your closest drive-in is Alabama. I haven't been to the drive-in here in years. Well, I don't know, Stephanie. That seems to be the normal thing with a lot of people. I see a lot of people talking about that. They get this amount of views on their video or live stream one day, and then the next day that's down to half. Jenna said they also use the drive-in for swap meets. They did that when I lived in California. And you know, the swap meets were more fun than the drive-in. Alicia's laughing my ass off, Steph. Alicia's, I can't tell what that emoji is, Alicia. Tim says, I almost froze to death at a double feature. The movies were closed for the season and see you in the spring. I don't think you were supposed to be there, Tim. Have labor suckers, yeah. Well, now even the right is getting soft on it, Stephanie. They raided a place in Mississippi and retained 680 legal people at one business, and then released 300 of them because they had children at home. Dreamweaver says, Tim, you have to write that joke book. You know, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound cold, you know, but we have women in prisons here in America that have babies, and 24 hours later they snatch them out of their hands, you know. Shocking emotions. Oh my God, too much information in the comments. You know, I may have to make it to the drive-in this year before they close. I wonder, do you think people would talk if I went to the drive-in with Luna? I imagine that would all depend on what she was wearing, right? Alicia's laughing. I know they probably if I put a tutu on her and a little tank top, you know, people would probably think that was strange. I am going to wait for the rain though and see if I can get a video of me in a speedo and Luna in a thong dancing in the rain. Oh, and Rosanna said Luna isn't the problem with that, Dave, but I think you need a car. Yeah. Well, if I had my son's car, I could do that. You rolling on the floor laughing, huh, Marie? Oh, Stephanie, I found out. I looked into it. There, you can do song parodies without violating copyrights. So you know, people know it's a song and the same music and stuff, but you're changing the words, and making a parody, and you're not violating uh, any copyrights that way. June says that would be cute, Luna in a dress. We said yes, Dave. LOL. Stephanie said I bought what's called adult coloring books for me and AJ, and marker colors for us to color together tonight. Well, that's cool. Are you gonna have? Are you gonna make s'mores and sit around the fire and hold hands and sing "Kumbaya"? don't know about the kumbaya, but I sure would like to have some s'mores. We should Steph film it. I've never heard of it, but I've seen adult coloring books. I wasn't necessarily thinking they were nasty. Yes, fall bonfires and s'mores. Reese said, nice step. Coloring is very relaxing. Doing crafts is very relaxing. You're going to go, Alicia. Thank you so much for coming in. Bless you and much love to you. You have a great night. Alicia said, have a blessed night, everyone. Stephanie said, Marie, my other channel is shut to private, pretty much closed down. Marie said, yes, June, my neighbor and I do them once it cools off. Rosanna said, bye, Alicia. 6 and Spice and family, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone say hello. June says, take care, Alicia. Alicia said, thank you, Grandpa. Thank you. I'm happy I made it tonight. I'm happy you made it too. Stephanie said, Alicia, take care, sweetie. Rich says, I'll build the fire, June. Alicia said, bye, Rosanna. Marie said, okay, Steph. Alicia said, thank you, June. June says, Rich, I love the fall. I do too. 6 and Spice said, thumbs up. Thank you. Alicia said, thank you, Steph. Tim says, I love the fall. Halloween, I get to go out and not have people chase me with torches and pitchforks. Ridge Runner said, me too, June. I'm looking for a Michael Myers mask to wear when I'm in my Santa outfit. We said, my favorite season. Rosanna said, I love the fall too. Susan Lee said, LOL. That or, any kind of scary mask that where if someone come up behind me would think I was Santa and then I turn around. Stephanie said, I can't wait for Halloween. I get to shut down all my lights and hide while eating all their candy instead of handing it out. Yeah, I turn all my lights off. None of the neighbor kids want to come back here. Stephanie said, hey, Susan Lee. Marie said, Steph, me too. Geez, aren't those little Hershey ones expensive now, though? One of those little bags, $9 and something. Yeah, I think the Santa outfit with a Michael Myers outfit would be great. Her face. Susan said, hi, Stephanie. Just got internet back up. Dreamweaver said, hi, Susan. June says, I want to see who get toilet paper for handing out candy. Yeah, it is. And it's just a small bag, too, Rosanna. Alana says, hi, back. Welcome back, Alana. Stephanie said, laugh my butt off. As you get older, you get smart and keep all the candy and save that money. Enjoy chocolate and bliss and quiet. Well, that means I should get a bunch of little Reese's miniature cups. That would be great. I can sit and turn the lights out and sit and eat them with a large glass of chocolate milk. Heck yes. I have had quite the cravings lately for peanut butter and honey sandwiches with chocolate milk. That is some kind of yummy. Alana says, please pray I get this job. There's been a holdup. Well, I hope you get the job, Alana. Zana said, wait to buy the candy the next day, half price. Exactly. June says, I turn my lights out, go to bed. I've been lucky not getting toilet papered yet. Turner said, I'm a chocolate and coffee addict. Same here. Lana says, me too. Stephanie says, if one kid messes up and presses my doorbell, they get, hell no, do not see my lights off. You see this chocolate all over my mouth. There's no candy. Get off my damn lawn. Go away. June says, Rosanna, I do that. Love half price candy. Marisha, she's laughing her ass off, Steph. Yes, that's great. They don't see any lights on back here, so they just figure this is part of the front. Tim says the little brats get Dollar Tree candy here. Stephanie said hee hee. Luna, she doesn't give two shits about Halloween. She can't have chocolate, so that's right, little bastards. You have orange lights on? Yeah, I mean, I know they have a Michael mask at Hot Topic. I'm thinking more and more about that Santa Michael. Marie said yes for Halloweeners. Tim says ticks me off when big ass teenagers come trick or treating. They get nothing. That's the ones you give a rock to. That's right. What do you think? Stephanie said this candy wasn't free. You're not entitled. That's right. You want some candy? Go pick up some things in my yard and put it in the trash, you know? Stephanie said, Tim, here they get little Bibles. Said, find God, not candy, asshole teenager. June says, Tim, that's why I quit giving out. I had grown adults trick or treating. I might leave the thing on and put a little outfit on Luna to make her scary because she likes to jump up at the window on the door. Or I may sit outside in the driveway in my Santa outfit and a scary mask on and put a bowl of candy there. You threw corn cobs in the big kids' bags one year? Well, there. The big kids ought to be working a part-time job and buying their candy. Lazy sons of bitches. Stephanie says, I think this Halloween I'll be the candy to the string that when they grab the candy, it slaps them. I know they had those little remote things that if somebody steps on it, a spider will pop out. You got Marie laughing all kinds tonight, Stephanie. Laughter's a good thing. Yeah, they aggravate me too. Yes, I will, June. I'm thinking on, because Halloween's about dressing up scary. Why not a scary Santa? Or, like I said, have a bowl of candy there and have one of those things that when you step on it, it pops a spider out. And I said, wow, 106 degrees. I know Marie, she is funny. I know, Tim, huh? They want to say that candy's for the baby and the baby's still nursing on a bottle. Why can't you just say, I'm going to eat the damn candy, Stephanie said, oh my God, Grandpa, got to tell you, stung right on my eye by a wasp and my whole side of my face for 2 days. Now I have a black eye. When I went to town today, everyone was looking. Well, that's not cool. June says it got to a 105 there. Stephanie said, I told them stop looking. I fell down steps. Marie says, oh my God, Lauren got you for your birthday, Steph. Lana says, I can't take the heat in the people. No, I hear you on that. Stephanie said, Lauren got my daughter here for my birthday. She'll be here all week. That'll be cool. It'd be great for you two to hang out. Oh, Luna. I love you. Can I have a kiss? Oh, no kisses for Daddy. I bet you'd give me a kiss if I gave you a biscuit. Now I get a kiss. Marie says, she's laughing her ass off. Stephanie says, I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know she was coming? Luna, I love you. I know. People kisses. She says, people breath smells so bad. She says, Dad, your breath smells like ass. I hate to tell you that. Go brush your gums. Stephanie said, Lauren told me I got you a present. Got to go pick it up tonight. And when he got home last night, it was my daughter. Such a great surprise. That must have been. Marie says, nice surprise, Steph. Stephanie said, yes, Marie. That is a really nice surprise. He went and picked her up at the airport. Rosanna said, "Oh, Steph, sweet. Oh, Luna, you're just putting on a show, ain't you? You see that pretty girl on TV, huh? Yes, you do. Oh, that's a pretty girl." It was most likely really hard for him to keep that secret. It'll be good to see my son this weekend and his fiance. Marie says, "I bet it was." And it'll be nice to go to the fair. I was just thinking, one thing whenever I went that I usually got that I'm not going to this time is because I don't eat pork anymore, is their Italian sausages. Oh my. Rosanna said, I bet it was," Marie said, and Rosanna said, "The best gift ever, Steph." Stephanie said, "Yes, Rosanna." Oh, Luna, you were so happy. I bet you were. You guys get to hang out all day long. That'll be a good time. Marie said, "Happy for you, Steph." Oh, there we go, Luna Carlos. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry. Stephanie said, "My other daughter's boyfriend's mama's boyfriend, on the other hand, threatened my husband last night to whoop his ass." Well, I don't think that's going to turn out too well for him, Stephanie. What do you think? Because usually men that work for a living are in a little bit better shape. I imagine he did. Because from what you said, I imagine he probably doesn't have a job either. We should block all the idiots. Luna. Oh, Luna. Luna girl. Stephanie said brushed his white trash mouth aside and went about his day. Yeah, when it comes to things like that, Stephanie, sometimes people need to mind their own business. Marie says, "Best thing to do, Steph." Ridge Runner said, "Thanks for having me in your chat. I'll see you again." All right, Ridge Runner. Definitely going to try to make your what's that Sunday evening porch talk. But thank you so much for coming in. Bless you, man. Much love. Stephanie said, "Exactly, Marie. White trash ain't worth their time. We have real life shit to tend to, unlike some." There, 20 likes. Thank you all. You gonna come back over here? You're gonna get up in the chair? Oh, come on, sweetheart. Thank you. Yes. Oh, my baby girl. I'm gonna give you a biscuit just because you're so sweet. Just because you're so sweet. There you go. Marie said yes. Steph, you're above that shit. Tim says Night Ridge Runner. June says take care, my friend Ridge. Dreamweaver said I need to take off too. I really enjoyed the visit. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for coming in, Dreamweaver. Appreciate it. Much love to you and bless you. Marie said Night Ridge. Stephanie said 21 likes. Sorry, wow. I can't believe I forgot. Oh, thank you. Tim says Night Dreamweaver. You know, it showed 21 likes. Tomorrow it'll show 10. Tim says Night Dreamweaver. Marie said bye Dreamweaver. Stephanie said I was so excited to talk I forgot. Well, I appreciate you hitting it now. I don't get too excited, Stephanie, when I get the threats from people because you know it is what it is. June says, "Take care, my friend Dream." Then said, "Go Dream." Well, good night, Dream. Stephanie said, "Oh, thank you so much, Marie." Karma always prevails. It does. It does. What comes around goes around. You know, I just find it comical when people want to threaten you, especially if they're on the phone, you know, or on the internet. Rosanna said, "Yes, it does." You know, when it really comes around, they don't have too much to say, you know. You know, myself, I like to keep life slow and peaceful. And you stay out of my face and I'll stay out of yours. Yes, karma is usually 10 times worse it is. But you know, I'm like a badger, you know, getting backed into a corner. Susan said generally it's a worse kick for them. Stephanie says Grandpa Marie and Rosanna, all my love's gonna go eat. Huge hugs. Take care, everyone. I'll continue playing you, of course, Grandpa. Tim, Aben, God one, my friend. And thank you so much, Stephanie. Much love to you and yours. Say hi to Lauren and Ashley. You have a good dinner. Marie said exactly, Dave. Much love to you, Stephanie. Susan said later, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm too old to let them small things bother me. Marie said enjoy, Steph. Susan said later, Steph. You know, you let the small things bother you, and that's what can make you sick, especially when you get older. June says, don't fret the small stuff. Exactly. Rosanna said, take care. Love you, Steph. And I don't fret the small stuff, June. Stephanie said, love you guys. We love you too. Susan said, yes, Grandpa, that's true. You know, if I'm having a rough day, I just come over and give this one a hug. And we go outside and she'll roll around on her back and she lets me know that it's a lot of the simple things in life that are really enjoyable, you know? She's a good girl for that. You know, dogs know when you're not having a good day. Cats do too. Marie says, I'm entertained by the fools. I am too, a lot of them, Marie. You know, what's entertaining is they'll do really stupid shit. It's like I have one neighbor that just got out of prison and he's on parole. What's he do? He gets caught drinking and then he wants to blame the police officers because he got arrested and put back in jail. Those are the ones that really entertain me. All right, Rosanna. Have a good conversation. June says he worries a lot, but after heart surgery, he doesn't need to worry. No, definitely not after that. We said, amen, Dave. Yes, they are good pick-me-ups. They let you know that, there are still a lot of good things out there. And this one does every day. That's right, Susan. Unconditional love. Well, a treat now and then. We went to my son's house last night, and of course, my youngest granddaughter's on the couch. And what's the first thing that Luna does is she goes up there and sits right down on top of her. Oh, Luna here, she's like a leaning horse. I hear that the FAA though is going to crack down on what can be therapy animals on a plane. But I can, from what I've seen in videos, I can see why. You do get a lot of barnyard animals on a plane. And I don't know. I don't know if myself if I'd want to be smelling barnyard crap in one of the from behind one of the doors that was just behind me. No. I also have to say is I understand that the companionships that animals can give you. But in the same hand, if Luna's not, June's got to go. See you all good folks later on. Thank you so much for coming in, June. Much love. Susan said, no, LOL. Susan said later, June. But, Luna, unless she's a therapy dog, she's not allowed on most airlines, not even in baggage. They consider boxer dogs a troublesome breed. Marie said, bless you, June. Yes, June, much love. Have a great night. And Luna's one of the sweetest dogs in the whole world. Cemetery 76, good evening and welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Marie said, hi, Cemetery. Yes, it is, Susan. But they categorize by the breed of dogs. Boston Terriers, Pit Bulls, none of them are allowed. But now, if she's a therapy dog, she gets to sit right in the seat next to me. I don't know, I think she'd be fine. I think Luna'd be fine if she could sit next to the window and stick her head out. Susan said, hi, Cemetery. Oh, Luna, I love you. No kisses for Daddy. No, okay. Don't get upset. We're all right. I don't want to invade your space. It's all good. Yep, it's all good. You've never been on a plane? I love to fly. I haven't been in years, but I do love to fly. I don't know, there's something about flying above them clouds and looking down on them. Cemetery says flying is not all that bad. Susan said my son trying to convince me, but nope. Well, I can tell you flying is a lot more fun than jumping out of them. Exactly, Murray. Flying's not all that bad. Sudden stop to kill you. Murray says I won't fly again. Well, I won't fly if I can't take Luna with me. I mean, she'd be. Cemetery says I will never die in a plane crash. Susan said I've been on a big ship though. I haven't. I've never been way out in the ocean. Unfortunately, I've been in a small boat offshore, and that didn't turn out well for me. Marie says that's what I want to do is a cruise. I'd like to take my whole family on a cruise. That would be a lot of fun. I'd like to take that one that goes from California to Hawaii and around the islands there. I mean, they have some of them that are 2, 3, 4 weeks long. Susan says it's awesome, but not now. Not sure now if I want with all the things that's been going on in cruise lines. Yeah, that sickness and depending on where you go, pirates. Boston to Bermuda was beautiful. I imagine it was. Sail all along the East Coast. I know when I was younger, skin bacteria. When I was younger, Walter Cronkite used to sail from up north here down to Florida each year. Susan says it was. Yeah, a lot of crimes happen. That's everywhere. The Alaska cruise, that would be sweet. I'd like to see some of the things there. I do watch. I do watch the live cam on TV. It shows the same river and waterfall each year where the grizzlies go there and catch salmon. Susan said, "Really? I'd just like to try one of those big ships just to see what it was like." Susan said that was the '80s, though. I mean, the ships now are a lot bigger and a lot safer and everything, but still, the ocean is still a big place, no matter how big that ship is. What was it I seen on YouTube there the other day? I think it was someone in Massachusetts. They were out on a boat and filmed a great white went by the boat. You'd like to cruise one of the ships that just cruise around? I think I'd enjoy that one that goes to Hawaii. Or I'd like one that went to from Florida to Puerto Rico. Susan said, "Wow, must be nice." Yeah, to be able to go on that. Oh, Virgin Islands would be nice too. Just the sound of that, an island. You saw whales? Yes. I went out a few years back. Went out on a little fishing boat, and we saw whales on that. It's quite amazing. It was a few hundred feet behind us, and the tail come up, and the tail was about 3 times the size of the boat that we were in. And you got hundreds of seagulls following the boat. Yeah, it is scary, but especially in a small boat, Marie. Susan said, "Yes, they're amazing. They are. They're a huge creature. I mean, you don't even get close to seeing how big they are when you see it on TV. I mean that if a boat would be the boat that I was in, which was you know there was 14, 15 people on there. If a boat that size would have been behind that whale and that tail come down, it'd sink it. And to think that we've almost hunted them to extinction. You know, we're pretty lucky that they're a docile creature, because if they had any idea what was really going on, they could smash a lot of the boats that are hunting them. Yeah, it almost rolled your boat. They're a big animal, tons. Wow, can be up to 100 feet long and 200 tons. That's an amazing animal there, Cemetery. Soon said, oh my gosh, went off ship at port to seaside, went to pick up a crab. Oh no, it was a big hissing cockroach. Oh no. Oh no, Susan, I hate cockroaches. And then the ones down south, where they call them palmetto bugs. It's just a damn cockroach with wings, all it is. I know, Marie, huh? Yuck. Susan said, huge and mean. And I mean huge, yeah. Oh, they are, I know. And I know some of them that I encountered in North Carolina could bite as well. Yes, in Florida. And my daughter sent me some pictures from Florida of some insects that I've never seen before. Yes, big roaches with wings. Susan said, ooh, Marie, they are. And they are huge. You know, some of them 4 or 5 inches long. You know, that's funny. I'll run from a cockroach, but I've had boa constrictors 8 foot long. No, I can't deal with bugs either. Yes, loud hissing. Snakes I actually enjoy, and it's weird with other bugs. Butterflies will land on me, and dragonflies like me for some reason. You know, it's weird here. The further north you get, the bigger the bugs are. The horse flies they call moose flies, and the dragonflies are huge. Yeah, butterflies are cool. Butterflies are beautiful. And we've had I've never seen so many Luna moths here before. You know, when it's dark and they fly into you, you don't really know what it is because they are huge. We said, but that's it. Yeah. Well, you know, mantises are pretty cool too. Susan said, first time I ever heard of or seen a lunar moth. Yeah, they're huge. And then they have some other dark ones too. Like I said, they like to. I don't know what attracts them to you, but they'll fly into you. And if it's in the dark, you don't know what the heck it is. You know, is this a moth, or is it a bird, or is it a bat? while mantis kill hummingbirds. I know some of them are quite big. The mantis here in Maine aren't all that big. I have seen, and I haven't seen many of them, but I have seen some mantis, like the orchid mantis, beautiful. We said, "Do they, Susan?" Susan said, "It's harmless." I mean, it's just, an orchid mantis looks just like an orchid, and it'll sit there, and a bee comes up, and they are so quick. Yeah, hummingbirds are a beautiful creature. I pretty much like all creatures. Yes, mantis sit and wait on their feeders. Wow. So that has to be a pretty big mantis. Those those front claws there that they have to capture things. I mean, they're lightning fast and they're very strong. Susan said, "Marie, there are so many here." You're gonna watch. You enjoy hummingbird feeders? Marie said, "Yes, they." When a mantis, they eat everything. Usually, that's the reward the male mantis gets after they mate. Female usually turns around and grabs them and eats them. You got hummingbird feeders? They come up to if you have red on. I have seen a video, Susan, where a guy puts sugar water in his mouth and has actually had hummingbirds feed right out of his mouth. They like red. A lot of animals do. Frogs do. You put a red ball on the end of a fishing line and you can catch bullfrogs here all day long. You'd love to try that? That would be cool, huh? A lot of certain species of birds don't hang around much anymore because we've had a big increase of eagles, which I love. You see them all the time now around the river. One landed on the table next to you, so they're pretty comfortable with you then. See Luna with birds, that's a trigger for her. Marie says, "I'm torn now because I like mantises and I love hummingbirds." Yeah, you make their nectar. Yeah, I remember in North Carolina, Susan, I'd do sugar in the water and a little bit of a couple drops of puppy vitamins. Which the outside Luna would chase the hummingbirds off. Sad but cycle life. Yes, it is. I mean, it's nature. Mary said, "Yes, Susan." I can't imagine the size of a mantis though that can eat a hummingbird. I have had friends that have had mantises as pets. You know, they take its little tank and it would drink off in a spoon. You love all wildlife and plants. I do too. They're not that big. Okay. Well, they are very ferocious killers. They're very efficient at what they do. Yeah, hummingbirds are pretty small as well. And they have to like eat constantly. Yes. Oh yes, them front claws they're huge. And then they have some real powerful jaws. I know when it comes to bugs, they eat the shell and everything. They are an amazing creature. Oh, Luna girl. What you think, baby girl? Oh, what you think? It is in a lot of states, Marie. It's a crime to kill a mantis. You can be fined for it. In some states, you can go to jail. Because in a lot of states, what they eat are pests, you know. I know a lot of times in New York, you get a $50 fine. Good. I mean, you shouldn't kill them. They're good for the environment. They do serve a purpose. Susan says we can't have koi fish here. Marie says they're like pets. Yes. I mean, I've talked to people. Sometimes if they're in a bad mood, a mantis will bite a person, and they can bite hard. But yeah, Marie wants to know why you can't have koi fish there. A lot of places don't allow them. I know, Marie, because people will release them into the environment. They've done that with a lot of fish here. They introduced northern pike, and then all of a sudden, that's all you have is northern pike because they eat everything else. Yes, they're evasive. They don't want them in the water. Exactly. And go figure, they don't like smallmouth bass here. If you catch one, they want you to take it home. Some places want you to let them know that you caught one. Marie said, I'd love to have a pond, northern pike. If you see them, northern pike are a big fish. Or northern pike, yeah. Want you to kill them. They introduced those into Belgrade lakes, which used to be any lake that was full of trout or anything else. When they introduced northern pike, that's what you catch now. Northern pike or pickerel. Susan said yes. You'd love to have a pond with the koi fish. Yeah, they are a beautiful fish. The problem with most of the bluegill here, or not the bluegill, but the smallmouth bass and the largemouth bass, is they're full of worms. Well, everybody, I think I'm going to call it a night. I do appreciate each and every one of you coming in here to my live stream, and I want to say bless you and much love to everybody. Susan said yes when I moved here. Was but looked it up and found out not allowed. There's a lot of animals we can't have here in Maine for whatever reason. But again, everyone have a great night. I appreciate you too, Marie. Much love to you and each and every one of you, and Susan. And sweet dreams to each and every one of you, and much love. I'll give Luna a hug for you all. Night, everybody. Bless you too. Bye.